What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and Everton have just beaten Leeds 1-0 at Goodison Park. A game that I think Everton dominated, if I'm being honest. You know, I've got a lot of Leeds friends, and I won't want to over-dig out Leeds. I think they're in trouble, and I think they know that. They're realistic fans. Everton aren't out of it. Results for teams like Bournemouth, Southampton, as of recording this, are still playing, but they're 1-0 up at Chelsea. So, you know, it's probably not it's probably not like the result has done loads to help us, if I'm being honest. But we are out of the bottom three, and that's a massive confidence booster going into next week's game against Villa. Performance today, well, it's another clean sheet. Ladrissa Gay, fantastic in the middle of the park. I thought Iwobi did well. I thought McNeil did well. Mulpay, he offers very little, but he did all right. He ran around. But it's a big win for numerous reasons. You know, it helps Everton get further up the league. It gives you that confidence. And, you know, we're not scoring goals. You know, we're not scoring lots of goals. Again, it's a weird goal, good goal. But it's not come from a source that you'd expect. Again, it's come from another another defender. Lovely ball over the top. Coleman runs onto it. He sees Meslier. He's off his line. I don't think there's anyone in the box that he's trying to cross to. And he just volleys it from a really acute angle. And it goes in. I don't know what Meslier is doing, if I'm being honest, because he's so far off his line. It's dangerous. And he's got a mistake in him anyway, but nevertheless, it's cost Leeds. And, you know, Leeds have got good players. They've got creative players. But the thing that I said would worry me if Everton brought in lots of players is kind of seeming to happen to Leeds. I don't know how well they're gelling. We did really well at containing players like Somerville, Nonto. I thought the two lads in midfield, Adams and Weston McKenna, I thought they did okay. I thought they did all right, but they were up against, you know, the consistent legs of Decore, the aggression of Anana, the cleverness and the cuteness of Garner today, and I think they just lost out there. Defensively, look, they've conceded one goal in this game, a game that acutely maybe wouldn't go in other games, but it has, and fortunate enough for us, it's another home win. You know, we were struggling at home, and then we've played Arsenal, we've won 1-0. We've played these guys, and we've won 1-0. We've got Villa next week. You know, they played really well against Arsenal today, but at Goodison, you like to think that you can win. Then we've got games against Arsenal away, tough game. Don't expect anything, but Brentford and Forest and teams coming up that we can get results again. So, look, it's positive. It would have been even more positive if some of the other teams that are below us had lost. Again, I don't know if Saints have scored a late goal. But, you know, as I've recorded, they're 1-0 up away at Chelsea, which is a sensational result for Southampton. Bournemouth have just gone to Wolves and won, and Wolves look like they've turned a corner. So Wolves have been brought right back into this. I honestly believe that anyone from probably below Villa, and down, aren't safe. Yes, there is points to play for, and there's games against each other where would knock teams up and down and whatever. But, you know, Everton, I think we've got 7 home games or 6 home games left. And, you know, if you take out some of the ones that are going to be probably really difficult, I think we play Newcastle at home, etc. You know, maybe we can get a draw or something in that. But I'm not scared of playing anyone at home all of a sudden. You know, I'm confident going into every game, and I feel like we've got the right players in the right positions doing the right thing. You know, I was a bit concerned when I saw the team because I would have played Godfrey instead of Mikalenko. I thought Mikalenko played all right, actually. I thought Coleman played well. I thought the 2 centre-halves did well. There was one moment where Tarkowski again gives the ball away really sloppily. He sometimes makes these stupid passes. The midfield did fine. Up front, yeah, we was all right. It was just an overall good performance everywhere. And, you know, I'm really happy that we can go into the next game, a home game, and show what we've got, show what we're capable of doing again. It's these clean sheets that are filling me with confidence. You know, Pickford didn't have to do a lot today. Wolves losing at home and Bournemouth getting a result probably helps. It tightens the pack. So that means this game against Villa is crucial. And we're not looking like we're conceding goals. You know, Leeds today didn't lay a glove on us. They didn't lay a glove on us. There was not at no point did I think, oof, we're going to concede here. Actually, if anything, there was Decore where he should be doing a lot better than he does towards the end of the game. There's one with Ellie Sims towards the end of the game. There's a couple at the start of the game. There's one where we go in from a corner. It's a great save by Meslier. That could have been 1-0. There was another one from a corner where it falls out and I can't quite remember who hits the volley, who hits the shot, but the Leeds defender's on the line to keep it out. So Everton today, yet again, just like Arsenal, created chances. And if you create chances, you will score goals. And look, we haven't got a goal scorer. We've almost got a ride this season. But all of a sudden, I'm much more confident that we're going to stay up. We've had 6 points in 9. The one where we didn't get any points was Liverpool away, which, look, I ain't losing any sleep over this season. We can fight Liverpool other times, but this season is not the battle to be doing it. So, happy. I really like the pivot in the middle of the park. I like the fact that Corran and Arna played off Ghana. I liked how they interchanged. I liked how Iwobi was carrying the ball. You know, I think if you'd possibly have started Damari Gray, I think we would have been more of a threat up front. But he seems to have this thing with Damari Gray, probably because of his work ethic. But I personally would be starting Damari Gray over Mulpay. But irrespective of that, you know, let's keep the positive vibes going. We won the game. We delivered. We're no longer in the bottom 3. We've just got to keep going. We've literally just got to keep going, keep positive, keep smiling, keep doing what we're doing, keep the crowd on side. You know, the protests are fine, they're loud, they're vocal. Towards the board, absolutely. But the fans, when they get in that stadium, yet again, they're delivering and they were brilliant. Unfortunately, I wasn't there today, but I watched every second of this game and I was really happy with the performance. The only thing I was worried about was the goals, but one come, and that's all you need. All you need right now is to win 1-0. It's going to be a really interesting season on how many points is going to be enough to stay up, because every team is capable of getting results. Every single one, you know, from Southampton up to Villa, up to whoever, they're all capable of getting results. They can beat anyone. So it's going to be very, very interesting next few months of the league. But Everton have got to take their chances. And in the next 3 games, I think Everton needs 7 points. And if they can get 7 points, then I think we're safe. So there you go. Guys, I'm leaving it there. Happy days. Keep smiling. Up the toppies. Peace. And yes, that does involve going to the Emirates and getting a point. Let's be positive, eh? Up the toppies.